Hello and welcome to the video update for the Group Q tier list. This is the first update to the list since the site launched. And yeah, there's just a lot of things that I feel need to be changed and moved around and crap like that. So, first of all, let's go through the change notes. I added the LSDDC to tier 2 just because it's not as powerful in a brawl as an Atlas S, but it does have that ECM, which can be very useful for, any engagement really, especially in the group queue where you're bound to run into some LRM boats at some point. And yeah, so I also changed the Direwolf build, and here I just changed it to the UAC build from the Gauss and Laser Vomit build, because I feel it's just more effective at the moment. And also changed the Warhawk B build from the pure brawler to laser vomit and streaks. Moved the Alice S up in tier 2 as well as the Highlander 733C. This is mainly to move them ahead of the Dragon Slayer really, because these guys are like true assaults. They can tank for the team, they can put out damage, and the Dragon Slayer, it's not a tank, it's not an assault, it's just a jump sniper. It's more like a heavy, really. But I still think it's worth putting on the list, because it's not going to get left behind by the team, so it does offer some utility that the others don't. Alright, I also removed the Stalker 3F and the Victor 9S, because I don't feel like either of them were worth taking in a group. Not for pug stomping, just they weren't measuring up, you know. Alright, and for heavies, I added the Hellbringer Prime, AB, whatever, to tier 2. It's just because it's not as good as the Timberwolf, but it is better than anything else, so it's at the top of tier 2, even better than the 5SS. This is just a laser bomb build, 5 ERMEs and a large pulse. And I also changed the build on the Mad Dog, just changed it from SRM4s to Streak SRM6s. Just seems to be more useful, especially with all the lights and FS9As running around. And I removed the Catapult A1 LRM boat because it wasn't doing that great. For mediums, I added the Wolverine 6K to tier 2. This is the large pulse variant, and it is performing awesomely. I also added the Trebuchet 7M to tier 2, which is Lerms, which makes me feel bad inside. But it's just too goddamn effective and tonnage efficient and all that shit just to not have in there. And I added the 2H to tier 2. You'll see I also removed the Shadowhawk 5M. Basically, they're the same build, except for the 2H has better quirks, and so that's what happened there. And I also added the Centurion 8H to tier 2. I believe it's like near the back. Yeah, it's right at the back. It's good if you want to brawl, but even in brawling, it's outshined by a lot of other stuff, like the Griffin 3M. I also changed the build on the Stormcrow. It was a really minor change. Just made it into a better laser vomit build. And for the lights, I added the Jenner K and Spider 5D to tier 2. Jenner K is better than a lot of these other guys, and Spider was at least worth having in there, because it's the last of the worthwhile light mechs, really. And I also moved Firestarter 9A to the top of tier 1, ahead of the H. I moved the Oxide and Hugin both up within tier 2. They're the top 2 now, just because they're performing so much better than everything else. I don't know if the Hugin's going to stay behind the Oxide, it might go ahead of it. They're very, very close in terms of usability and all DPS and just how good they are, really. But that's it for the Group Q update. Check it out at MetaMex.com, which is probably where you're watching this, actually. But yeah, that's it. Thanks for watching.